Happy holidays to everybody. Your man Diamond K in here, of course. The DiamondKShow.com, onfirebroadcasting.com. A lot of things going on. Of course, this is not the life that Maga Matt Gaetz wanted. This report has been a bombshell. This is what Republicans have been trying to hide from the American people. This is why one of many reasons why they were focusing on Hunter Biden, because they were trying to hide some of the debauchery and foolishness that MAGA Matt Gaetz has been up to for years and years. This is nothing new. Nothing new at all. This is something that the House Ethics Committee has been working on. And whenever Republicans are saying something, you have to look on the other side because they're like, oh, look over here. And they're trying to hide something else from you. So Donald Trump and his cronies, his MAGA cronies, they knew about this report. They knew the things that MAGA Matt Gaetz was up to. They knew that stuff. So that's why they were trying to hide it from the American people. And this guy, this creep, this loser, they wanted to make him attorney general. Right? They don't care about the American people. Donald Trump does not care about us. Does not care about the American people. But this is going to continue to unravel key findings from this House Ethics Committee report on MAGA Matt Gaetz. The committee found substantial evidence for allegations, including that he regularly paid for sex with minors. Regularly. This former Florida Republican congressman, who was Donald Trump's first pick for attorney general until he withdrew his nomination because he had obstructed this report for so long. Oh, yeah, those people would say, oh, why is the report just coming out now? He's been obstructing the report for years. So he withdrew his nomination. The House Ethics Committee has found substantial evidence for the allegations. Of course, he denies it. I mean, what else is he going to do, right? What else is he going to do? Let's go over some of the key findings. Oh, yes. The MAGA fans, they're so quiet, right? Hunter Biden, Diddy. Diddy saying all kind of stuff. One of the MAGA cult members said on my Instagram at the Diamond K Show earlier today, what about Kamala? Just like anything. They just try anything, right? So let's go over some of the key findings. From 2017 to 2020, MAGA Matt Gaetz regularly paid women for engaging in sexual activity with him. Committee found that between those years, 2017 and 2020, Matt Gaetz was a trick, paying tens of thousands of dollars to women, likely in connection with sexual activity and or illegal drug use. He paid women using online services, right? He didn't use cash like the bros that go to the strip club. He used PayPal. He used Venmo. He used Cash App, even a check, sometimes even cash. So there's records of all this stuff. And this is the guy that they wanted to be the attorney general? I mean, clearly, he's not that smart. Not that smart. Additionally, the committee found that MAGA Matt Gaetz likely violated Florida's statutory rape law. This is the guy that you wanted to be the attorney general? I mean, the sense of judgment for Donald Trump in question. In question. I mean, like there was ever any doubt in the first place. So one woman told the panel that she had sex with Matt Gaetz at a party in 2017 when she was 17 years old, 17, a high school student, and that she received a $400 cash payment that she understood to be for sex. She testified that she did not inform Gaetz that she was under 18 at the time, nor did he ask her age. The committee said that Matt Gaetz learned that she was a minor more than a month after the party in 2017 where they had sex. He met up with her for what they call commercial sex. That is a sex where money is involved directly. Again, less than 6 months after she turned 18, according to the report. The report concluded that the encounter likely violated Florida state law on statutory rape because Gaetz was 35 years old at the time. 35 years old. And the Republicans have been trying to push this unqualified individual to be the attorney general. He's committed more crimes than most. Gaetz, of course, denied in a written submission to the panel that he had sex with anyone under the age of 18, but did not address the specific allegations related to victim A, according to the report. Just blanket statements. Let's continue. The committee did not find evidence that Gaetz engaged in sex trafficking. While Gaetz did cause the transportation of the women across state lines for the purpose of commercial sex, these are some of the descriptions that we've heard in the Diddy case, commercial sex. According to the report, the committee did not find sufficient evidence to conclude that Representative Gaetz violated the federal sex trafficking statute. Now, this is because the individuals were not minors and the sexual activity did not occur through force, fraud, or coercion. Otherwise, that'd have been a whole nother charge. Did I mention already that this was the guy who Republicans, including Donald Trump, namely Donald Trump, wanted to be the attorney general? This guy is a scumbag, and this is not news. A lot of the things in this report have been rumored, have been talked about. One of his partners in this whole scandal is already in jail for things that he did to victim A. But Matt Gaetz, Maga Matt Gaetz, has been able to skate the law. Gaetz used or possessed illegal drugs. I mean, he's an addict. The committee found substantial evidence that Gaetz used marijuana. Okay, no problem, right? Cocaine, okay. Ecstasy, okay. What? Women the committee spoke with said that they saw Gaetz take cocaine or understood him to regularly be using ecstasy. Did I mention that this is the guy that MAGA wanted to be the attorney general? Well, Steve Bannon the other day was talking about, forget the report, keep pushing forward. He's an addict. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Gaetz violated the House gift rule. Well, Republicans are definitely not above violating rules. Gaetz received gifts in connection with his travel to the Bahamas in September of 2018, where he accepted travel on a private plane, among other travel costs. I said that he was a trick before. He's taking bribes, violating all kinds of rules. Impermissible gifts in connection with his travel. So we continue. Gaetz dispensed special privileges and favors to individuals with whom he had a personal relationship. So he was corrupt. There is substantial evidence that Gaetz used the power of his office to help women with whom he had a sexual relationship or sexual relationships to get an expedited passport using his leverage as Maga Matt Gaetz, the Republican operative in Congress. Gaetz knowingly and willfully sought to impede and obstruct the committee's investigation. Here's why it was taking so long. One of the many reasons. When the committee subpoenaed Gaetz for his testimony, he failed to comply because Republicans have been setting the very dangerous precedent that they just do not comply with subpoenas. Gaetz pointed to evidence that would exonerate him, yet failed to produce any such materials. Gaetz continuously sought to deflect, deter, or mislead the committee in order to prevent his actions from being exposed. However, boom, here they are, exposed. Here he is exposed. Donald Trump wanted this guy to be the Attorney General. Can you imagine? Gaetz acted in a manner that reflects discredibility upon the House. He's an embarrassment. An embarrassment. Florida, Matt Gaetz, Maga Matt Gaetz is an embarrassment. An embarrassment. What? We talk over here too? We got multiple cameras. He's an embarrassment. The report said that while Gaetz' obstruction of the investigation does not rise to criminal violation, it is inconsistent with the requirement that all members of Congress act in a manner that reflects credibility upon the House. Oh, I'm sure that there are others. I'm sure that there are others. What we're going to continue to see. This is the guy that Republicans were trying to push through to become the Attorney General. Disgraceful. Disgusting. They're talking all this stuff about Hunter Biden. They were talking all this stuff about other people when sitting among their ranks, right under their nose, was someone like Matt Gaetz, Maga Matt Gaetz. Is this going to affect his political career? Time will tell. Is this going to stop him from getting jobs in government? Time will tell. The entire House Republican caucus was trying to deflect and cover up for Matt Gaetz by attacking Hunter Biden. I mean, they were just trying to put things everywhere. Everywhere but where it needed to go. I'm just sitting here recalling the time when Matt Gaetz repeatedly asked Hunter Biden if he had been on drugs while serving on the Burisma board. Hunter Biden's response at the time was, Mr. Gaetz, look me in the eye. You really think that's appropriate to ask me? Of all the people sitting around this table, do you think that's appropriate to ask me? It was not a secret how Matt Gaetz, Maga Matt Gaetz, was running his life and carrying himself. It was no secret. Matt Gaetz was the only vote against the 2017 human trafficking bill. Think about that for a minute. Oh, the MAGA folks, they're scrambling trying to come up with some kind of foolishness. But understand this. Donald Trump knew everything in the Matt Gaetz report before he nominated him to be your Attorney General. Already knew that. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. He already knew this stuff. Already knew this stuff. Mike Johnson, the spineless coward that he is, was trying to pressure the House Ethics Committee to bury this report. He was trying to get the committee to not release this report that found the then nominee for Attorney General had engaged in sexual activity with a minor. Oh, yes, the Republicans are supposed to be the party of family values, right? Mike Johnson acts like he's holier than thou. But they willingly, knowingly cover up this kind of stuff. Substantial evidence. Substantial evidence. This guy should be brought up on charges. We'll see what happens. Definitely. Let me know your thoughts, of course, in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, Blue Sky, Threads, at The Diamond K Show. Of course, on YouTube, I am DJ Diamond K on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed. You want to support the program, support independent media via Cash App. That is $ The Diamond K Show. On PayPal.me/radio on fire. We'll be back here tomorrow. This Matt Gaetz thing is something else. Something else entirely. We're going to continue to follow this story. Maga Matt Gaetz. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe at youtube.com/DJ Diamond K.